little sugar boogers, and welcome back to yet another speed build. Today I am doing the Little Red, which is a starter home. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. You could actually make this even to a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home if you wanted. Now, I did want to go ahead and stay under the price range of around $20,000. I do think this house comes out to about $18,000. So don't expect it to have all the bells and the whistles and the glam and the glitz as a typical speed build. To be honest with you, it's more or less like a fixer-upper. It's an older home and it has promising... I don't know. It has promising promise. I guess you could say that made no sense, but we're moving on. Okay. It has a lot of potential, promising potential. There we go. Okay, took me a minute. And I do like it. I do. And I know that I personally love starter homes. I love when they're kind of like in that semi-furnished mid-state, so, you know, I can move in my Sims and I can add on, make it my own, and just kind of almost have it be like a starter project. And that's exactly what Little Red is. It is a brick home with a lot of, you know, a lot of space. And that's what I love about this house is although it is, you know, very vague in some areas, it has a lot of space. You're not going to feel like you're on top of each other. You're not going to feel like you are in a starter home in some ways. But you're also going to get, you know, that financial freedom and have a little extra fedias in the bank. And you shouldn't be too strapped for bills as well. Like I put this lot on a $2,000 lot too. So if you could like squeeze it into even a smaller lot, if possible, you could probably even pay less for this house, I think. So what I'm doing is just trying to lay out the home. I want to do more starter houses at different price ranges. I want to do, you know, like different types of bedrooms. Like if I had this as a 1-bedroom under $17,000, I mean, it would be a lot nicer. But again, I was like, you know what, Jen, don't be so hard on yourself. No, it's not like the most amazing thing that you've built, but you know, it's just fun to see what you can do with that kind of a price range. And this is more or less what I came up with. So as I'm placing in windows and stuff, I'm really trying to go low budget. I'm trying to do the cheapest that I could possibly do. The biggest thing with me personally is I love windows. I love light. I love natural light. If you're going to be in a small house, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to feel like you're claustrophobic. That's one of the things that I definitely was not a fan of. Now, the front windows aren't necessarily like my cup of tea. I don't really like them so much, but again, I don't mind. I do love this little detail in the back. This little detail in the back just kind of ups the ante just a tad. It could be a little bit of a terrace. As you get more money, you can expand it. I just love the way that it looks. You know, it overlooks the backsplash of the whole entire, you know, city and stuff. You can see like the courtyard back there and things. I really do like the concept of the home. I want to do more brick houses. I don't see a ton. I don't know. I just don't see a ton of brick houses. And I always have a fascination with them. So I would like to do more of those in the future. Of course, I'm like instantly, okay, let's decorate the exterior. Then I'm quickly reminded, oh, hey girl, hey now. It's a starter house, chill out, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I was just excited, okay? So as you can see, we got the layout of the house. That little like 4x4 section in the smaller bedroom is perfect for a closet or like a half bath. See, I put the closet in there just for like visuals, like it fits perfectly and it looks really, really, really cute, but I did end up actually taking that down a little bit later because it was a $900 closet and I needed it. So in the interior, I wanted it to be colorful. I wanted it to be bright. I ended up actually taking out that yellow wallpaper and putting it in like a seafoam green, which I really do like. These wallpapers are relatively inexpensive, so kind of putting these throughout the build was a smart choice. I love the interior. I don't think it is all that bad. Like I said, there's a master bedroom on the main floor. And then we have 2 bedrooms on the top. And then, like I said, you could do a closet where you could do like a half bath. And then there's space for full bath as well. I do feel like I furnished the downstairs bathroom to full capacity. Like you have all the odds and ends. And then upstairs, it's still a half bath. But like I said, this is a home that you purchase for virtually dirt cheap and you build as you go. Like you add in. I love starter homes that have nothing in them too, but I personally like just the bare essentials, the bare necessities. Right. This is why I do not do speed builds very often because girl, she go cray, she go ham, she go hard in the paint. Speaking of paint, there's paint party. I'm excited. I can't wait. Last time I went and I like had a panic attack and I swear to you, I've had panic attacks before, side note, but I've never had one like this to where you feel like the world is closing in on you and you can't escape. I felt like someone was choking me, like, whew, girl, I don't know, because we got like really close up to the front of the stage, and I've never been in a situation where I've been that close to people and they're just rude and just, oh my god, the lights, the music, disoriented, hell no. But I'm excited to go back, and I'm just gonna stay like towards the open area. Anyway. I love how we get distracted here. So here we are in the bathroom, and I branched it off of the kitchen. That's something I normally do. I don't know why I did it. I was kind of thinking of like the layout for the living room. Like, how am I gonna have that if I have a door there? So it all comes together in the end, and then I'm like, oh girl, you need to like furnish this. So I made it like a girl's room, but you can make it whatever the hell you want to do. I just decided to make it a girl's room. I think I went with, because I don't know, I just felt like it. But like I said, you could definitely put in, you know, whatever you want. This is, I mean, I think you guys know that. But yeah, so there's a girl's room, and then I left the other room bare, like empty, so you guys can add in whatever you want. I personally did freaking put the wallpapers and flooring in. I did carpet in the bedrooms because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like bedrooms are supposed to be cozy, and I feel like carpet mimics coziness. So I did that. I really do like how simplistic this bedroom came out. It's very, very, very basic, and it looks cute, you know? I mean, I feel comfortable moving in this. I was playing around with the curtains and stuff, and I was like, oh, those would be so pretty. Like the ones that came from the new movie stuff pack or whatever. I thought those would be a lot of fun, but I don't have the simoleons to do it. So that terrace is kind of like pointless. But again, like if you were to kind of draw out the kitchen area or whatever, you could easily make it like a little more functional, which I just liked the detail. Like I have to have something on a house that's, you know, gives it character. So I decided to go ahead and just kind of rearrange the kitchen a little bit. Yes, it's a little tighter than I would have liked it to be. But again, I feel like I always like my townhouse and my apartment before this and my apartment before that, I've always had small kitchens, and I've just learned how to like function in them. This one isn't as small, but like I just, you know what I mean, like I could literally lay out and touch like the stove and like the stove and the refrigerator, and like I could wash the sink by laying on the floor. It was like just so cozy. So I think I replicate that a lot when I'm building. I replicate things that I've experienced, and so small kitchens is just my thing. And I've learned to embrace it. I truly have, because I used to fight it, and now I've embraced it. So we have like our living room off in this little section, and I did end up keeping kind of that very light steel colored, I don't know what color, that's like seafoam, I think. And then I did a little bit of a contrast with the yellow, and I like it. I do. It just adds that little bit of pop in there. And then the dark navy wallpaper in the master, I like it. I do. It's really colorful. So we decided just to kind of wrap up the front of the build. I was going to go put it on a foundation, but I decided money for stairs. Probably gonna not do that this time. So what I did is I just went to save some cash, save some Fedias, and I decided to put in just like this painting terrain. I don't like doing that. I think it's cheap, but I decided to do it, and just kind of give it a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of privacy back there. I put a light, you know, so you can see what you're doing. You don't tumble over a freaking stone, break your neck, and then come sue me. You know what I mean? Don't want to do that. I think I do end up going with a cheaper bed, unfortunately. I liked the original bed in here, but, you know, right now, presently in The Sims 4, you don't have a hell of a lot of options. So I did check to see what it looks like on the gallery and rearranged it. And this is kind of where I was playing with the roof styles, and I decided I needed that contrast with the darker roof. I only add a little bit more to the front end of the yard, like very, very basic, a couple just plants here and there. And I actually think it turned out pretty cute for a very decent starter home. I mean, again, this is a 3-bedroom house, like for $17,000, even less if you live on a cheaper lot, right? So I think I did pretty good, and I wanted to post it just to share it with you guys. I want to do more starters and things of that sort and other types of builds, but I wanted to do just more of a chill starter today, so I'm really excited to bring this to you, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not going to put any photos or anything like that because it is pretty basic, but I hope you all enjoyed nonetheless, whatever. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. And hey, boo-boo, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.